Hello, my name is Steve Barham. I'm Happiness Today on Twitter for my work. Happiness is no charge. I also live in my pickup truck and do truck bed camping videos. Today is a combination of both. Today I want to talk to you about my third book called Abuse, and how to use the emotional charge technique on abuse and abuse issues, especially the emotions created by abuse. And this is a cover of the book on my phone, because that was the easiest way to get a picture of it up there. And the book is available on Amazon for the Kindle, but it's also available for many other platforms like Apple, Kobo, and Nook, and a few others. And I will leave a link to the book page and the store page. Abuse, the book. This is really a short work, but it's very concentrated. It's very targeted. Okay? So don't let the size of the book fool you. It has a short history about emotional things with Freud and his mentor, Joseph Breuer, in the 1880s. And so there's a section on the concepts of what is called emotional charge, meaning the energy load in, of, and behind an emotion. Another term was traumatic charge, and abuse would give a traumatic charge, the energy load in, of, and behind a traumatic experience. And so then there's the section where I teach the emotional charge technique of how to get at emotional charge, and not, even something that you might not think of as an emotion also has charge, because it's an action, like a breakdown. A breakdown is an action. And so it is a charged event. Okay. Then I teach the how to do the technique on abuse, emotions, and related issues. Okay. How would that work? Let's use my alien friend Zox, X-O-X. He lives on the planet X. Okay, and so everybody there has the name with begins with the letter X. So Zox, X-O-X. Well, he has an antagonist named Zorlab, X-O-R-L-A-B. And let's say Zorlab bullies him. Zox would look at the act of bullying. Okay, and he might look at his intimidation from the bullying and any other emotions that he might recognize, realize. He would also look at Zorlab's abusive language, and any type of invalidation or judgment in the bullying, and also Zorlab's antagonism and even hostility as an emotional charge. Okay, that is intimidation charge. He would look at his intimidation and call it that and label it a charge, address it as a charge. Okay, that is intimidation charge. Okay, He could also look at Zor Lab's actions and emotions. Let's just take his belligerence. That is Zor Lab's belligerent charge. It's not mine. Zox would realize, you know, that's not my charge. That's Zor Lab's charge. That's Zor Lab's belligerence charge. That's why he does that. Okay? It's because he's belligerent. He's a bully. Okay? He's also a narcissist and pulls other crap too. Okay. So in a while, and it doesn't have to take long, okay, it can take as little as a few minutes, or it might take 15-20 minutes, depending on the intensity of the emotions and the event. It might take an hour. It could be 2 hours. He could be in a real a real torment episode, or a real turmoil and mental torture. Okay. And so, but eventually, short or long, the emotional charge, this energy load, dissipates, it discharges, and it leaves a person, and he would feel better. And that's what we're after, betterment. Okay, I may have another episode tomorrow, but today this episode stopped. Okay, and that's benefit. And over time, even a state like depression can alleviate. It can lift. I've done it. Okay, I haven't had a major depression episode since 2019. Okay, so check out the book Abuse in the links. And if you or someone you know or love has had that type of thing, and we all have at times, mild to severe, and would like a book where you have a technique that you can do yourself at any time, pretty much, check out my work. Check out the page. Thank you. Next comes my video on my then new CHINS 300 amp hour lithium iron phosphate 4 battery, which is killer. I had flooded lead acid batteries from Les Schwab, no less. They were RV batteries, so they're deep cycle batteries, okay, but they had some problems, normal problems, okay, nothing wrong with the battery itself. They still work even after 8 years. They're still viable, and another guy's using them, okay. So the new battery, the 300 amp hour CHINS battery, is just killer because there's less voltage drop, I notice, and you get full capacity of your battery. You don't get the half 50% capacity of a lead acid battery. Okay, you get the full, you can go down to 80-90% and recharge your lithium iron phosphate battery without much damage. Okay, and so I can run my refrigerator. I have a 12-volt refrigerator, an AlpaCool 15 liter, all day long, 24/7, and it sips energy. So the battery is very robust, and it might go down 1/10 of a volt while I'm running the refrigerator, all day and stuff like that. But it charges very well during the day, up to basically 12.6 volts, as at least indicated by the refrigerator. Okay, so I will be tacking on that video here. I am not paid an affiliate commission on these. I bought it myself on eBay, and so I don't have an Amazon affiliation link or anything like that. So you can just go on eBay and look them up, and I don't get any money for it or whatever. And it's so far in the last month or so, it's been a very, very good battery. I'm very happy with it. So thank you. That'll be tacked on, and thank you for watching, and I appreciate your support. If you like this video, please like and subscribe as usual, and we'll talk to you again very, very, very soon, I hope. Thank you. And this is the Chins. There we go, brand Chins. 300 amp hour lithium iron phosphate 4 battery. It comes in a big enough box, and it's huge. As you can see, it's about over 20 inches. It's nearly 21 inches long with the handles, and it's packed pretty well. Got a nice piece of styrofoam. Got instruction manual, product manual. And it's wrapped in plastic with a little silica. Take down some moisture. And I thought it would have the screws, but I can probably use the screws from my other batteries here. These are my old batteries. These two are flooded Les Schwab lead acid batteries. They've done a very good job for 8 years. And this is a Schumacher 100 amp hour AGM battery, and it has done its job very well for 8 years as well. So we'll pause here. And as you can see, it has foam on the bottom, and braces the sides, you know, with a little angle there. And we do have screws here. They were on the side. And this is the battery. And it's pretty heavy. It says it's around 68 pounds or so. That Schumacher over there is about 60 some pounds, and each of the other ones are about 58 pounds, something like that. So we'll try real hard to get this puppy in here now. The job is to get it all the way back there to the battery box. It was a real pain getting the battery across my foam rubber here all the way up to here. I had to get up on my feet with my back braced against the window with the cloth, okay, and my back braced against the fiberglass canopy to be able to lift that up at nearly 70 pounds-ish and get it into the box. I could have taken the box out and put the battery there and then put the box over it, but that seemed like a little more work because it's all screwed down and stuff. I just didn't want to take the time, but it's in there now. Some of my cables are a little bit short for charging, unfortunately, and I'm going to have to probably get some new cable, because when you set this up for charging, you want to charge the whole bank. So with two batteries, one was closer and one was farther away, and that's what I was working with at the time. So I might have to do that, but hey, it's in there. Sometimes I amaze even myself, because I'm just a little old man. Success, my lord. We have everything hooked up. The red light means it's charging. The red light means it's charging. The green light means it's good. It has a good charge. And the blue light means it's set for lithium ion batteries. Okay, and so the charge controller is 20 amp and it's working fine. I have 200 watts up on the thing for a total of around 11.5 amps under optimal conditions, laboratory conditions probably. And it is hooked up to the solar panels, which you hook up to last in this type of configuration. And it's hooked to the battery over here, and I have the charger coming in. Also, I have my 12-volt socket, marine socket, which runs my refrigerator. And also the inverter. The big cables here are for the 1500 watt OSP Tiger Claw inverter, which can run not only the fridge if I wanted to, but also my microwave oven, which is why I needed the bigger battery. And so it's all installed. Okay. What a bear, man. I'm going to have to put in some styrofoam to kind of keep it from sliding around, of course, but at least it's in there. At the moment, I'm trying to pull out here so that I can show you my setup a little better. Okay, I got my styrofoam there. That's my other little inverter. Yeah, I'm fine.
Need anything?
Nope. My friend is here. Ugh. I just finished. I just finished putting it up, and I'm doing my little video. They are. And so these are my two 100 amp Windy Nation solar panels, my Alpacool refrigerator, the inverter back there, and the microwave back there, the battery box, and the charge controller. So there you have it, a successful install of my 300 amp hour CHINS lithium iron phosphate 4 battery.